Hello everybody, so this is Tomorrow Medicine Woman, or MCNTC, and today I wanted to share a grocery outlet haul I got with you guys. You guys have been seeing me post my In Good Faith Travel Journey GoFundMe, which supports my safe shelter, transportation, food, water, and inner child play as I travel across the United States. If you guys have read my GoFundMe, you guys read that this was a journey that I have been called on, not only by Mother God, but the Aniti, my ancestors as well. On this journey, I've been, going through a spiritual awakening. Which means I've been awakening to my most truest and most authentic self. I've been on a healing journey, and I really set the intention to allow this travel journey to be for my inner child, somebody who I pushed aside and I hid for a very long time due to traumatic experiences and just life in general. Growing up on the island of Guam, we didn't really have the language or the teachings and understandings back in the day in regards to early childhood traumas, in regards to healing, in regards to social emotional wellness, to name a few. And now I'm learning a lot more of that text information, like social emotional wellness. I'm learning a lot of that information, like childhood traumas and healing. But I also want to share that ever since I was a child, I was always there for other people. I always showed up for other people, and I just knew how to nurture other people. And I know that that is in essence and an energy of my sacred grandmothers and the mothers, the women in my lineage, and women just in general taking care of other people. So I wanted to make this video to have a little fun with my content, to expand out with the different types of content, and to just show you guys where all you guys' money and donations it's going to. It's always greatly appreciated. Like this room here that you guys have me in for the past 2-3 days. And just all the items that I was able to get. I have been on this journey for a while, and it took me a long time to ask for help, especially monetarily. But 222 on the clock, that's the angel number. But it's just time that I have fun with my journey, and I have fun with my style of art and creative expression, and share this process with you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so I have my receipt here, and I wanted to let you guys know that my total was $37. However, we're gonna add this up. One second. Malik. So I wanted to let you guys know that my total was $28.02, and I'll show you guys here, making sure there's no personal information. This was my total, $28.02. I try to keep my budget at $20, but these were things that I needed. These were necessities, and I left my luggage by divine intervention. I've been on this travel journey for about like 10 months. Doubt how the heck am I gonna leave my luggage? It was divine intervention. The universe was like, travel lightly, and the location where I was at, they really wanted me to be present, be in the moment, and be in nature. And if I had that luggage, I would have been on my laptop watching Disney Plus, working, playing with my tarot cards, my energy cards, etc. So the total was $28.02. However, I've been encouraging myself to ask for help on this journey. I've been encouraging myself to believe that the universe is going to cover me. I've been encouraging myself to trust that if God sent me on this mission, if my ancestors sent me on this mission, that I would be provided for, and they wouldn't just let me go out without having my basic necessities and essentials, right? So I actually asked a customer in front of me. He was giving me Prince vibes. I asked the customer in front of me, I said, hey, this is all I have, and I lost my luggage and stuff, and I need some necessities. Are you able to help out with whatever? And he said, sure. After I pay for my stuff, I'll see how much I got and I give it to you. One, I really liked how he prioritized himself and his own items and his needs as well. And for two, I appreciate him being so kind. He was like, absolutely, let me just, take care of this, and I'll come to you with the rest. And for two, I think I said that already. So he ended up giving me $3. That's what his change was. He's like, this is what I got. So ding, $3. And then when I got to the cash register, I let the register guy know what to do. I was like, hey, I'm leaving right now. I left my luggage. This is all I have. I'm trying to save up as much money for my plane ticket. Are you guys able to help me? Do you have an employee discount or whatever? He gave me $6, right? $6, bing, equaling $9. So that $9 helped out. Oh, actually, the total dispensa Lanchit, at first the total was $37.02. The $27.02 was after I gave the cash, which was $9, $10. So yeah, I was like, I let the cashier know what to do, or what was going on, and he pulled out some money from his wallet and gave me the wallet, or gave me the money. So after all of that, after that $37.02 plus the $10 that both the customer and the cash register gave me, my total was $28.02, as you guys saw. Let me show you guys what I got so that way you guys can see. So I am healing psoriasis in my body. If anybody knows what psoriasis is, it's a skin condition. You know, it comes out when you're very stressed out. It comes out when, you know, you're eating certain foods. It comes out in certain weathers, etc. I'm learning that psoriasis is also can be linked to asthma as well. And asthma was a dis-ease that I am healing in my family, and even in just the Chamorro culture in general. But Epsom salt, if y'all, this is not, none of these products are sponsored, by the way, but hey. But if anybody has any type of skin condition, or if anybody is always sore, any athletes, or you just, again, always sore in your bones in your body, Epsom salt. When you guys paid for my hotel and you guys sent your donations, I was able to get Epsom salt. I did not have a bathtub, but what I did was I soaked the Epsom salt in a big container, and girl, I was just tootsie, just to have that contact of the Epsom salt, and it worked, because this was flared up after staying outside. My skin was flared up, but it's starting to go away now, and it was really like all over my head, which I haven't had in a long time, but like stressing now in the inside, what's going on this journey, because in good faith, I didn't name it that for a reason. Like God was literally like, you're not going to see how you're going to do it. You're not going to know exactly how you're going to do it, but it's going to get done. So this is something that you guys got me on from your donation. So I greatly appreciate that. Again, anybody who has any type of skin disorders or any skin irritations, a good bath in some Epsom salt is healthy. I always recommend everybody to, you know, do this on your own discretion. I am not a doctor, and you can also try a little bit to see how it will react to your body. But Epsom salt is pretty natural, I believe. Yeah, it's literally like sulfate magnesium salt. It's pretty natural, so most people will be able to utilize that. Okay, so I also got some dental floss. I got some dental floss, plackers, dental flossers. I have been like embarrassed to like talk about this online, but I want to be like confident and be real with you guys. I've actually battled with like halitosis for a really long time, aka bad breath, like damn girl, you know what I mean? So I've been battling that with halitosis for a really long time. And the funny thing is when I was in Salt Lake City, Utah, because I'm starting to like, you know, take care of my hygiene, my dental hygiene, especially because I'm getting older. It's like, hey, like you're not a kid, like figure it out. It's funny because the universe was like sent me, because I was like trying to go to the dentist and stuff, and the universe sent a guy. He was in a coffee shop and he was reading a book, and I asked him if I could see the book because it looked like one of the ascended masters, Mahavatar Babaji. And you know, he ended up coming over my table. We started talking about manifestation and spirituality and just all these different things, and he so happened to be a dentist, and I was letting him know like that I struggle with bad breath for a really long time, and he was saying like, just floss your teeth. Do you floss your teeth? And I was like, I never did, but now that I'm like getting older, I'm starting to floss my teeth. And he's like, that's all you pretty much have to do. And I read that it's more of a gut thing. that it really has nothing to do with your teeth. Like, obviously your teeth can be impacted in different ways as well. I have pretty teeth, by the way. But it's more of a gut thing, and like what you're eating, and like if your gut is being cleansed out on a regular, because all of that like kind of ferments and sits there and it's like comes up out of you. So I just want to be real with y'all and just, you know, so this is really helpful. I got this was, I was supposed to like check off the prices too. So the Epsom salt was $1.49. The floss was $1.99. I got some of these eyebrow razors because, girl, my eyebrows were like super bushy and all over the place, and I'm like creating content, but I'm like you know, just having confidence in myself and showing up as I am, but I'm also encouraging myself to take care of myself, just the basic stuff, you know. So this was $1.99 as well. It came in 3. I already used one because I cleaned up the fafa and all sorts of parts. Also, if you're a girl or if you're a guy as well, she, they, them, whoever uses razors, okay, I was like, I'm just gonna get shavers, but I was like, let me just save money and let me use this. It has 3, but girl, I would recommend just getting the shaver if you're gonna go down below, because you really have to. I really had to use some technique to use. This is such a straight shave, and it's, you know, like a straight line, but the shaver is, you know, this way. So just in case anybody was wondering or, you know, needed any advice on that. Okay, moving forward. I got some notepads. I got some, what is this? Sticky notes. Because I'm a writer and I work a lot, and, you know, I like to do like reminders and check stuff off. So this was $1 as well, I believe, 99 cents. Yeah, 99 cents, and it came in a 2-pack, so that was super helpful. I got this shampoo, soap, and conditioner, moisturizer, which, funny story, but this was the one I was most hesitant to buy because it was $10.99 and it's such a small pack. It's a travel pack. I probably use this like 3 times and it's done. But I am teaching myself that if it is something healthy for the body, especially because my psoriasis was coming out on my skin and my head specifically, I'm like teaching myself if it's something that's important for you and it's a need, to invest that money. So I ended up doing it, and I'm so glad I did, because I could feel it like really working in my scalp and on my body and stuff, and it has tea tree and chamomile in it, so that was super cool. This was the one that I was really hesitant because, again, it was $10.99, but look, the customer and the cash register guy paid for this one basically with their $10. So that's just a message for anybody as well, to invest in the stuff that you need. That's super important for you. Moving on. TMI, okay? But feminine pads, we all need it. You got a mom, you got a sister, you're a woman. I got the small ones, and this is a message for the ladies. This was $1.29. This is just a regular small one, an 8-pack. But I got this because I was like, I haven't gotten my monthly, so I should probably get something right now that I have the money, just in case it comes. But I'm like, you know how you're like, check the weather, I don't think I'm gonna get it, but something was like, just get it, so I got it, and I'm so glad I got it, girls. So listen to your body, girls out there, listen to your intuition, because I literally freaking got it like the other day, and I'm so glad I got these. But also with my lost luggage, girl, I don't got no chonies. So if anybody wants to donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, I literally am like moving to my next state, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to get the ticket. This is what I got. But the thing about this travel journey and traveling in good faith and not having the finances in that moment, or making a way to make your finances, like being an artist and entrepreneur where you put your work out and, you know, you're just doing the best you can, praying that a sale comes in, that an order comes in, is that, like, you know, you just don't know when you're gonna have what you got. So I've been prioritizing my money, and I'm like, well, you know, I can go to the Goodwill, because I saw they had like good new packages in the pack, because I'm not gonna get like a used one, new packages of chonies. underwear. But I'm like, you know what? Let me prioritize my ticket, and I'll just use my shorts. So right now I'm using shorts inside to hold my pantalon. I know TMI, but we all go through it, and it's important for us to talk about this. I feel personally, with hygiene or just feminine girl stuff that we go through. So that's that. We got that right. I told you guys how much that was, and then I got vitamins, probiotics, fiber, well, probiotics, for good bacteria for the digestive tract, helps support regularity, and prebiotic fiber as well. This one was $8.99. So these were the two products out of all of it that I was hesitant, because it was like a boatload, and this is what made me go over my budget. But this was really stuff that I really needed, especially on my journey, especially traveling outside is just helpful. But this one for sure, just for digestion and my tummy, because I'm changing my eating habits. I cannot take any like junk food anymore, fast food, meats and stuff. As I'm ascending, as I'm awakening, it's just not clicking. I'm not saying that like I scarfed down a whole bag of freaking guacamole chips the other day. Those are like my favorite chips, and it was the big bag, and I did it in like a whole 2 days, 3 days, 2 days. But it's something that I'm working on, and it's just something where my tummy is just not having it anymore. Dairy, eggs, it's just not real anymore, guys. Like, look it up. Like, it's not real. The meat is not real. The freaking technological 3D thing creating that meat, and if it is real from an actual cow or actual chickens, all of the animals are stressed out in the environments that they're in, because they want to save money and make more money off of us, and all the stress that they're going through, the hormones in the animals, it transfers to the meat, it transfers to us. It's just a whole thing, guys. Look it up. Okay, and then I also bought a loofah, a scrubber for the body. I haven't had that in a minute. On this journey, I've really just been prioritizing and really just like literally going bare, girl. Like literally like just a couple of clothes, my hygiene, my work stuff, and that is it. And it's been like, wow, I'm really doing this. But with all of that serious stuff, okay, I got this at a cabin I was staying at in the mountains last week. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna borrow this. Nobody was using it. It was in the play stuff. And this helps to cleanse my energy. I set the intention for it to cleanse my energy. So we're just gonna do the same for you if you're watching this. Okay, I keep on looking over there. I keep on looking to like this area. I don't know if they're gonna want me to pull cards or something, because my cards is there, my wallet is here. But lastly, I'm really, like I said, this journey has been for my inner child as well. So I'm really encouraging myself to have fun on this journey. Although it's been like a very much like day by day basis, in the moment type of energy. Like, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? What's next? It's literally been in the moment. Like the Holy Spirit, God, the ancestors have literally been like, you'll know where to go. Like when I'm like, okay, I'm going to this state, this state, this state. Okay, how am I going to get here, here, here? They're like, just focus on right now. Just focus on this state. Don't worry about those other states. Don't worry about the housing for that or blah, blah, blah. Because I'm always like trying to plan accordingly, which is like fine. And I think that's good. So that way you have a plan. But on this specific journey, they literally have been teaching me to be in the present moment and to focus on what's happening right now. What do I need right now? Where am I going right now? Type stuff. Okay, so with that being said, I had to buy this. Okay, this is the only one that I got, the only thing I got for myself. I was also gonna get this whiny like the a rabbit thing. This is just for the inner child, just to have fun and just to play. So this was 99 cents. This was 99 cents, so it wasn't too bad. And it's like a little sensory thing. You can move the beads around. Just little stuff to like entertain me, get off the phone. Just little things to remind me to have fun on this journey. It could be stressful. It could be, walking into the unknown, but it's so beautiful. This is a journey that I'm glad that I took. And actually, This is the first major life project ever that I did and saw to completion, because I'm almost done with this specific journey. This is the first thing. I've gone to high school, I didn't finish high school. I've gone into college, I didn't finish college. I've, just started like certain art projects, didn't finish it. But I am so proud of especially with the depth of like surrender and not knowing where you're gonna sleep, what you're gonna eat, what you're gonna wear, how you're gonna get around. This was really cool. So I'm really proud of myself for that. I love myself for that. I appreciate myself for that. So yeah, let's do this. That is calamansi and water to just cleanse the space. But that is my grocery outlet haul. I thank you guys for sharing. I've been being called by the Aniti to share my process with y'all, to share my progress, to share the hard times, to share the good times. So that's what you guys' donations went to. And I want to show evidence of where you guys' donations is going to. If I'm going to be calling out for community support, you guys need to know like where your intention, where your money is going to as well, where your support is going to. So I really needed this. Thank you guys so much. I really needed the motel. Thank you guys so much. You guys saw that before this. I was sleeping in a porta potty, and even before that as well. I had a spot that I was in. It was just time for me to go and move forward. I felt it in the energy. But I want to show you guys one more thing. Yesterday, I was guided to the Goodwill, and I was like, what am I going to do there? Like, I do need the clothes, especially since I left my luggage, but I just wanted to prioritize my money for the safe shelter while also unlearning lack mentality and poverty mindset. Meaning, if I only had $30 and I was going to save that for my hotel for the next day, and my hotel for the next day was $70, but I really needed a shirt or a pants or underwear, I would trust that I could spend $10 to go, $15 to go to the Goodwill and get that. And the next day, that would be multiplied. That would come back to me. This is what this in good faith journey has been teaching me. So when I went to the grocery outlet, I was like, okay, I got the message from the Aniti, from the Holy Spirit, to go to the Goodwill. So they have to remind me sometimes because I get distracted, ADD, ADHD night. And so when I was leaving the grocery outlet, I was going to come back to the hotel. And I overheard a girl saying, hey, I like your shirt. And she was like, oh, yeah, thank you. And it was angel wings on the shirt. And then the girl was like, where did you get it? And she said, the Goodwill. And then I looked up the Goodwill, and it was literally a walking distance, 8 minutes down from here. So that was a confirmation for me as a shaman, as an energy reader, and somebody who receives messaging. And anybody can receive it if they just pay attention, that the angels, because it was angel wings on her shirt, was telling me to go to the Goodwill. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna get there. And the only reason why I went there was to see if I can get clothes. So I actually got this shirt at the Goodwill. Confirmation. Because if you didn't know, color therapy is very real, and the colors, the specific colors that you wear, it represents specific moods, specific energies. It could either uplift you, or it could bring you down, or it just signifies any type of stuff, both positive and, I mean, I wouldn't say negative, because if it's like, darker colors like black or brown, black really signifies like professionalism and confidence. A lot of people say it's like a negative color. And it also represents protection as well. And I've been getting to use black for a while now, and then like brown as well. But I got this shirt. This shirt was, I haven't saved the tags to show you guys. This shirt was $4.99. And then I got this blouse here, which is kind of like a half top thing that I'm gonna wear, because I'm like healing the divine feminine. So I'm dressing girly, which I never ever did. Nobody ever saw me ever, unless I was a little girl wearing some type of dress or girl stuff. So this is, you can literally tell that I've been healing my divine feminine and my womb space, my body space. Body shame probably was a part of it because of that, childhood trauma, molestation, incest stuff. But I got this, and this was $1.99, But I wanted to show you guys what the manager did. So I went to a worker. I let her know, like, hey, I left my luggage at the Greyhound. I'm trying to travel to this next state here, and I need some help with some clothing. Do you guys mind giving me some type of discount, etc., etc.? And she told me she referred me to the cash register's name, which is Alyssa, which I'm going to give a review online for what she did for me. But I went to the manager. Her name was Alyssa. I let her know what was going on, and she was like, what's your budget? And I told her I had $20, but I was saving as much money as I possibly could for my hotel, which was true. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna mark this down at $1.99. This was freaking $12.99. This was $12.99, New Balance duffel bag, because I left my luggage. And all I had was my backpack and a grocery bag. So now I'm just gonna have the luggage, right? And it's New Balance, it's pretty new. There's a little stain up here that I noticed, but that's okay. It's pretty new. It doesn't have any holes, it's sturdy. It's not too big of a bag because the Holy Spirit just keeps on telling me to travel light. So I got that for $1.99. In total for this shirt, the other blouse, and the bag, I paid $6 something. And I wouldn't have been blessed like that if I didn't tell the manager what was going on with me. And this, another thing that Mother God has been teaching me, the ancestors have been teaching me, is that it's safe for me to ask for help, and that I don't need to do this life thing on my own. And obviously we all have our responsibilities. We all have to do what we have to do to live. But when we really need it and it really counts, it's safe for us to ask for help. And it's safe for us to believe that we are worthy of help, because that's a whole nother chapter of asking for help. And not only is it safe for us to ask for help and believe that we're worthy of help, but when the help comes, to receive it. Because sometimes we may be so insecure or not trusting other people, which is valid. It's very real for your reasoning. But sometimes God sends people in disguise, experiences and situation in disguise, and we're like pushing them away. But that's our blessing we prayed for. And I'm just praying to God, like, thank you in advance for helping me to have for having discernment. To, you know, I'm still learning to trust people and open myself up, but like the right ones to come. Thank you for showing me so that I can be appreciative to them, and I'm appreciative to everybody. But yeah, I wanted to share that. And then I went outside and I was asking people for help, and somebody, this Spanish couple, gave me like $1 and some change in quarters. And then a bunch of other people denied me. And then this is how I knew I'm on the right track. This was a confirmation via a person that I was on the right track. I was in the right space at the right time, and that I'm doing pretty good. Because I saw, you know, people passing by, whatever, doing the thing. And then I asked the man, sir, can I have a moment of your time? And he said, sure. He was on the phone, but I asked him anyway. It's like, I can't, you know, miss an opportunity. If a person is there, I need to ask. You never know what God is going to do. So I told him my story. I left my luggage. I'm traveling, trying to save up as much money for my hotel, and then I'm going to get my plane ticket, etc. I need help with some clothing or to pay for my ticket. Can you help me out? This was outside the Goodwill. And he's like, can you wait until I come back outside? And I said, I can. I am actually going to catch the bus, but I don't want to rush you. And then he was looking in his wallet. He said, how much you need? And I said, well, my ticket is $200 for the plane. And he laughed, but I said, any amount is fine. $5, $20. And he gave me $20 freaking dollars, bro. This was not the one, but I just want to show you. $20 freaking dollars. But this is, he gave me a straight 20 bill, but I'm just showing you guys. He gave me $20, but here's the kicker. Guess where he was from? I noticed his accent. I said, are you from the islands, Micronesia? And he said, I'm from Yap. And I said, oh my gosh. I told him I'm from Guam. And then he said, I lived on Guam. I lived in Dedido and Agate. And I said, I'm from Orda. And I've also lived in Agate as well when I was a young kid, running around, messing around with my friends and stuff. And we started talking, and, you know, he was asking where I was going, what I was doing, and blah, blah, blah. And I let him know. And I just took that as a positive affirmation from the ancestors and my grandmothers, because before that, And when you pay attention, the signs are everywhere. And people are like, oh, you can't read into everything, can't look at all the signs. However, as a shaman, like when I hear things, when I see things, when I feel things, and it's a confirmation, it's a consistent message, I pay attention because those are confirmations. So first, before I saw him, there was an elder man that was passing by, and he just kept staring at me and smiling, at the biggest smile, and he just kept staring at me, smiling. He had on a blue and green shirt, and it was floral print with the turtle. That right there was confirmation from Mother Gaia, but also the Aniti as well, because the turtle and the flowers, it represents home. But the second confirmation was that guy, which was from Yap, gave me $20 freaking dollars, while everybody else gave me change, which is, money is money. He gave me change. They all gave me change. He gave me $20. And then I go take a walk, and I'm just, I had to pay for the hotel, so in total I had like $10 left cash, and I need to book my plane ticket. And I decided to go outside because Mother Earth has been calling me to come outside to take a walk, exercise, and to be with her. And in my good faith, GoFundMe, you guys will read that Mother God said, the Aniti said, I will be healing the land as the land will be healing me. So they're like, get your butt outside. It's time for you to go exercise and walk and spend some time with us. Simultaneously, my energy will be uplifting Mother Gaia's frequency, as Gaia will be doing the same thing for me. So as I was going, something told me to go to that. My attention was pulled to the chevron and go try a scratcher, because the universe has been telling me you'll be blessed in multiple ways, not only online with donations, not only with your business and your workshops and your services and your readings, not only on your live stream, not only through donations, but multiple ways, strangers, picking up money off the floor, getting a dollar scratcher and winning, etc. So I've been healing that lack mentality and that poverty mindset. My attention was full drawn to the chevron, but I was like, man, I only got my last $10. Like, I'm prioritizing that for my ticket. And then this guy was walking right next to me on the right side. And I'm like, you have enough space over here on the left. Why are you coming here? And he took a shortcut to the chevron. And that was my confirmation as a shaman. Go to that freaking chevron. I go and I put in $2 to the thing, get the scratcher. I should have kept one of the scratchers, but put in $2 to go in the scratcher. And then I picked the scratcher, whatever, and I won $2 back. I don't know, but in total of freaking I played like $7, something like that, $7 or $8, and I won back 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27, $30. I won back $30. So having only $10 to my name, I have 10, 20, 25, $26 helping me for my freaking ticket to get to my next location. It's running out of time here, but this is my haul. Wanted to show you guys where your money went through. Not only did you help me go to the grocery store, but I went to the Goodwill and I got blessed with this. I had a couple bucks to go put into the